Have you ever felt like the world wanted you to fail? Like every door slammed in your face, every voice told you to quit, and every single day life tested how much pain you could carry. This is the story of Noah, a boy the world tried to bury, but who chose to rise, not just for himself, but for his mother, for her dreams, and for every invisible soul who has ever been told, you can't. Noah was born in Detroit, in a neighborhood where broken glass painted the sidewalks and gunshots were louder than lullabies. His father was gone before he could say the word, Dad. His mother, a woman with tired eyes and cracked hands, worked 2 jobs in a diner just to keep the lights on. Most nights, those lights didn't stay on. There were evenings when Noah did his homework by candlelight. Nights when hunger growled louder than his thoughts. He wore shoes with holes in the soles, patched with tape. His socks soaked whenever it rained. At school, kids pointed, laughed, and whispered, "He'll never be anything." Another broken kid from a broken place. Even teachers stopped expecting answers from him. But at night, when the world was asleep, Noah would look at his mother, exhausted, smiling through her pain, whispering, "One day, Noah, you'll give this life meaning. Don't stop. Not yet." That fire in her eyes was his only light. Then one winter changed everything. Their electricity was cut off. Noah came home to a freezing apartment, his mother sitting at the table surrounded by unpaid bills, tears running down her face. That night, she collapsed, her body finally breaking under the weight of years of sacrifice. Noah held her in his arms, begging her not to leave. But she was gone, 13 years old, alone, broken, forgotten. The world expected him to give up, to vanish, to be another name no one remembers. And for a moment, he almost did. Sitting in that dark apartment, staring at the peeling walls, he whispered to himself, "Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm nothing." But then, he saw her notebook, the one she kept hidden in the kitchen drawer. Her dreams were scribbled on those pages. Own a home. See Noah graduate. Live without fear. He read those words until his tears smudged the ink. And in that moment, something inside him snapped. Not with despair, but with fire. "If you couldn't finish your dreams, Mom, I'll finish them for you." That was the night Noah stopped being a boy and became a fighter. He worked any job he could find, scrubbing floors, stacking shelves, carrying boxes until his back ached. Every coin he earned went into a jar. His classmates partied, wasted time, laughed at him. But while they slept, Noah was awake, running in the cold dawn, building his body, training his will. The city ignored him, but he was preparing. He studied under streetlights, borrowed books from libraries, taught himself skills no one thought he could learn. When kids mocked him, he stayed silent. When teachers dismissed him, he wrote down every word as fuel. By 18, he had saved enough to try something bold. From his small bedroom, with a cracked phone and a second-hand laptop, he started a streetwear brand. His desk was a cardboard box. His storage was a closet. His first orders were disasters. Wrong sizes, late deliveries, customers angry. People told him, "You're just a kid from the flats. You'll fail." But Noah had already survived worse than failure. He remembered the cold nights, the empty stomach, his mother's tears. And he whispered, "Not yet. I can't quit now." He kept building. Orders grew. Then thieves broke into his storage, stealing everything. For a moment, Noah felt crushed. But he thought of the notebook. He stood back up. He rebuilt, stronger. Failure became his training. Pain became his weapon. And slowly, the world began to notice. His design spread, first in his neighborhood, then online. One influencer wore his hoodie, then another. Soon his brand wasn't just clothing. It was a message. Every stitch told his story. Every design whispered, scars can be strength. Struggle can be survival. By 25, Noah's name had crossed oceans. From Detroit to London, from New York to Los Angeles, his brand became a symbol of resilience. Celebrities wore his clothes. Magazines told his story. But Noah wasn't chasing fame. He was chasing a promise. One evening, he returned to the diner where his mother once worked. He placed that old notebook on the counter. And with tears running down his face, he whispered, "We did it, Mom. We own a home. I graduated. Your dreams. They're alive. And I am no longer invisible." Noah's story is not about fashion. It's not about money. It's about survival. About a boy who had nothing, but refused to let the world define him. About scars that turned into strength. and promises that turned into legacies. So if you are listening right now, broken, tired, doubting yourself, remember Noah. Remember the boy who carried his mother's dreams when the world told him he couldn't even carry his own. Your pain is not the end. Your struggle is not your prison. It's your foundation. Every night you cry, every rejection you face, every door slammed in your face is preparing you for something bigger. And one day, when they tell you it's impossible, look them in the eye and say, "Watch me." Because your story isn't over. Your struggle is your strength, and your time is coming.